Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm going to make a review on the Stedemon, hope I pronounced it right, Stedemon South Sea. And it has Lee Williams kickstop action. I'll talk about the Lee Williams kickstop action soon, but first a bit of specs and size comparison. So we have overall length of 9 inches. The blade thickness is around 0.15148, something like that, which is around 3.7 millimeters. The blade length is 4.2 inches, or the cutting part is only 4 inches, which is 100 millimeter, 10 centimeters. The overall weight of this nice little, and we weight, okay, we want ounces, right? Yeah, we want ounces, so 5.550, 5.5, 5.6. Okay, and let's see size comparison. Now my camera is with an angle, so the bottom knife will always seem a bit bigger. So this is near the Cold Steel Code 4, which is a very popular knife. You see it's similar principle. We have a smooth metal handle, titanium here and aluminium here, and a blade, and we see that the Stedemon South Sea is way longer. Near the Strider SMF, it's similar size, but the blade of the South Sea is much longer, or the cutting part actually. This is near PM2, so as we see, the PM2 is smaller, and the cutting part of the PM2 is significantly shorter. And this is near the Buck 110, which is a classic knife. As we see here, the blade is smaller, overall length also smaller. So what is Stedemon and this model? So Stedemon is a Chinese company. I think it has some relation to the US. I don't know. I haven't read that much about it. I've seen that it has some owner or partners in the US. Never mind. They make knives, you know, folding knives mostly. Some of the $20, $40, $50 range, and some of the $300, $400 range. This is $170 at average price, and we'll get to that later. Over here we have an M390 blade shaped like a traditional tantrum style. We have over here a titanium handle, frame lock with bearings here, titanium 3D milled pocket clip. It comes with extra hardware in a plastic case, orange, you know, something nice. Okay, this is the dry detail. So let's go what I like about the knife. So the blade here is all from M390. We have over here sort of a jimping. It's very smooth. Jimping, I forgot to bring my glove, but it's not that grippy, okay, even with bare hands, with gloves, I don't know. And we have some compound, you know, multiple grinds on that one. So we have over here a flat grind from the 66%. As you see, it comes higher because the blade height is narrows around the tip. We have over here some flats and flats here, and over here some swedge, and the blade tip is very, very strong. The blade overall is strong. If we see the blade geometry, you see that it rises to a pretty thick bevel behind the edge, something like, you know, hard used knife. You see that less than you see in a slicing oriented blade like a PM2. You see it more on you know, those beater's knife, the knife that, you know, I'm gonna chop with it, I'm gonna do some hard stuff with it, I want to be tough or durable or something like that. So the blades seem designed like that. Over here we have the Stedemon logo, and over here we have the name with some weird logo. It seemed like someone handwritten it, and the kickstop logo of Lee Williams. Now Lee Williams is a custom knife maker, and as I understand it, it is authorized use. And what is a kickstop? So, you know, this knife is a flipper, and as you know, or most of you, unless you're knife people, flipper is a tab that usually comes from the bottom part of the knife. You usually found it here is a tab that comes out, and when you close the knife, okay, when you close it, it goes out, and then it allows you to push it back. Over here, it's not the case. Over here, you push it, and then it gone. Okay, the flipper tab gone. Where is it? So it goes over here, and it uses as a stop pin to stop the back of the blade. This is the mechanism that he developed, and they use it. So it's very nice because it disappears like a ghost thumb stud, and it's very nice over here. It's very discreet, and you have over here a very nice long shape. As a design feature, it's excellent. Also as other features, if you have a very pronounced choil over here, or a hand guard or something like that, you don't need the flipper tab, but we'll get what I think on that later. But this is the kickstop mechanism. Okay, so I wanted to put it that thing aside. The handle itself, as you see, it's a frame lock, titanium frame lock. You see the lockup is decent. Ball bearings, everything here is rounded or chamfered, and it's not only the handle, it's the blade itself, everything. I mean, it's very fun, nice to touch. The ergonomics are great, really great. From the part here that you use to open the lock, okay, it's from the part to open the tab. Things are smooth, and I would say even too much smooth. I'll get to that, yeah, later. The color scheme here is very nice. We have over here satin blade. You can get it, I think, also in stun wash or polished or something like that. I like the satin. Bead blast. I like the satin. I like to see the steel. The handle itself is bead blast, and I think the hardware is colored Cerakote or something like that. The pocket clip is 3D milled. Over here, the cutouts here are reminds some of Lee Williams models. It also uses his cutouts, so I wonder if it has any connection to the fact that they use his flipper mechanism. And I'll get back to the chamfering. Everything here is chamfered, and I'll try to zoom in. You see everything, really. This well made, really fun. And I said you get an extra hardware when you get this one. Even the screws here are chamfered. They're around, as you see, they're a bit outside, but it's not the issue. Chamfered. Sorry, chamfered. No problem. You have over here a steel insert, and the action is very nice. I think they nailed it very good. The tab, it will be drop shotty, but because the blade is very heavy and it's on ball bearings. When I got it, I needed to put a little drop of nano oil, and it worked fine. No problem here. The weight of the knife, 160 grams. It's not on the light side, but it's okay for that size of knife because this is a big knife. And as I said, the ergonomic and the feel and how it goes in the pocket are excellent. So this is the things that we love at the knife. This tanto shaped, traditional tanto shaped, big folder, titanium M390 lino lock, frame lock. Well made in fit and finish, chamfering, lockup, everything is on point. The blade is a bit aggressive. What I think that should be improved at that knife. Okay, I'll start at the small stuff. First thing, the pocket clip. It seems like a design flaw. Why is that? As you see, the pocket clip goes very well at the general design of the knife, as in color and shape, but it's not height enough. It's not, they don't have enough height. Now it's 3D milled titanium, and it's too bad that they didn't mill extra 1 millimeter, because if you want to put it in a jeans, it won't cut your jeans, no, but it will be like that, because it doesn't have enough room over here. And they've done this knife designed so well. You don't have screws here, minimal screws. You don't have nothing that bothers you, but they didn't left enough room, and this is the first thing that bothered me. The other thing, sorry, over here you see the blade. If you push your finger a bit, you can cut yourself. You can feel the point, the tip of the blade. This is a very, very long knife. I mean, 9-inch knife with 4.2-inch blade. So they didn't probably want to add an extra millimeter to the handle. So it's only if you press hard and pull, then you feel it. But again, you'll feel it. And last thing, it's the match between the handle and the blade text and the blade and the handle texture. The blade itself can easily fit on one of those knives. Okay, I can take this blade, put it here, and it will work fine. Grip, it's strong blade, it's relatively tough, and strong. Thick tip. I mean, I can use it to you won't like it if you need to, carve in wood or something like that. It won't. It's not the best slicer. Tires, foam, it's okay. Wood, etc. not. So like Strider. Now the handle is very smooth. It's very, very smooth. They removed the flipper tab that can use an extra protection even if you use with gloved hand or not gloved handle. So if you apply a lot of force to this knife, there is a danger that your hand will slide. If you apply force from above, if you thrust with it, try to pry with it, and for some people it's a problem, it's an issue. So it's not going to be your hard use folder. If you have hard use a fixed blade, but if you want to apply force and use this knife, especially thrust with it to apply force like that or from above, this is a major disadvantage because it's very ergonomic and fun to hold it and cut with it with bare hands and everything chamfered, but it's very smooth. Now there are solutions to that they can do. It can add a bit of checkers texture or something like that, and it will improve the situation, but then maybe it's not what they intended in the first place, so I don't know. So as a knife that you okay, bottom line, you can easily, this knife can easily slide in your hand, so you should know that. The bottom line, well, this knife, I found it very, very, with a very good value for the money. It's $170 at average. You can find it in White Mountain Knives, you can find it at AliExpress, you can find it in a lot of places. Now, $170 US dollars, you get a well-made M390 titanium frame lock knife, big knife with good fit and finish, aggressive geometry. Stedemon is a good company, and this very, very nice patent of Lee Williams kickstop adds to the design of the knife. This is a knife that is fun to look at, to use it as an EDC for different tasks. As I would say this is the knife that if Juggernaut need to go to a gentleman's club and he needed a gentleman knife, so he'd use this big old knife. Okay, this is a sort of a aggressive big gentleman knife or a very impressive EDC knife with affordable price. I bought this knife because I wanted something that looked like Hobback Quarken, and I didn't have enough money for it, so I said I'd try something similar, and I'm very, very pleased with that model. And that's it. It's kind of new model. I don't see a lot of reviews around it, so I hope it will help to someone. And you enjoyed this review, so have a great, great day.